The opening titles of film is crucial because this allows the film to entice and engage the audience, therefore making them want to carry on watching the film. The first few minutes give the audience a brief idea of what the film may be about, and it establishes the genre and characters. This is done through the use of camera shots, movements, mise-en-scène, editing and sound. This sequence introduces the cast and crew by using visuals and sounds which are superimposed into the actual scene.
Wow, it was barely an inch when we went in.
It's so beautiful.
Sound is usually used in the opening title sequence to establish the genre and general theme of the film. For example, in the opening sequence of Forrest Gump, the asynchronous music is quite pure, which connotes that the overall tone of the film is rather innocent. The opening title sequence allows the audience to get a vague idea of what the film is about. In the opening sequence of The Vow, we get a clear idea of what the narrative may be about because we see various shots of a couple which suggest that the film may be based on love and relationships. There is also a wide shot which shows snow that suggests the genre of the film, which is romance. Although the opening of Dear John doesn't reveal a lot about the narrative, but it provides us with a backstory and flashback to give the audience more information about what the narrative may be about. Shot types like aerial shots and bird's eye view are used to show the audience where the film is taking place, and it gives them a feel for the location and themes within the film. In addition, it can show the genre of the film because depending on the setting, we know the theme of the film. This grasps the audience attention straight away because it's as if the character is directly speaking to the audience, which helps to create a personal attachment with the character. The purpose of a narration is to give information to the audience about what has happened or what will happen, and who the characters are. It also gives a brief outlook on what type of person the character who is speaking is like. Moreover, it gives a little insight into the narrative so that the rest of the film will make sense, and it requires less work for the audience to try to figure out what is happening because they are there for entertainment.
Basic principles. No woman wakes up saying, God, I hope I don't get swept off my feet today. Now, she might say, this is a really bad time for me. Or something like, I just need some space. Or my personal favorite, I'm really into my career right now.
You believe that? Neither does she. You know why? Because she's lying to you. That's why. You understand me? Lying. It's not a bad time for her. She doesn't need any space. And she may be into her career, but what she's really saying is, get away from me now. Or possibly, try harder, stupid. But which one is it?
60% of all human communication is nonverbal, body language. 30% is your tone. So that means that 90% of what you're saying
Ain't coming out of your mouth.
Toby!
Of course she's gonna lie to you. She's a nice person. She doesn't want to hurt your feelings. What else she gonna say? She doesn't even know you. Yet.
Luckily, the fact is that just like the rest of us, even a beautiful woman doesn't know what she wants until she sees it. And that's where I come in. My job is to open her eyes.
Depending on the genre, the fast-paced opening will entice the audience into continuing to watch the film because it creates excitement early on, though this can set up high expectations. Also, this type of opening sets the tone and nature of the film so that the audience knows what to expect. Finally, it makes it clear to the audience who the protagonist and antagonist are.
They've got automatic weapons. There's nothing we have that can stop them. SWAT, code 3.
I'm killing whoever moves! You move, I'm killing you! What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
SWAT, just the...
It's rock and roll.